Well, what brought me to Llena was the experience that I watched in my wife's family over the past 30 years. During that time, there was always one person in her immediate family who needed care, and this fell to one of the children.
My father moved into a place just like this in Santa Fe, full life care, so we knew it would work.
And then about 6 years ago, I lost my husband, and I decided, well, maybe it's time to move to Llena. I have family here.
My husband had been dead for 3 years, and I'd been living alone in an 8-room house, and a 3-room apartment seemed kind of attractive. Besides, I decided it was time to get rid of a lot of the stuff in my house so that the kids wouldn't have to do it all.
The main thing was I would never have to make another move.
There's just activities all the time. Many of them are designed to help our health and our balance. Many of them are just for fun.
All the activities here, all the things we do, go to the operas, go to Pope Joy performances, out to lunch. We have speakers and performers. Just the activities are amazing.
And I was very happy to know that there was a pool here I could get into anytime I wanted.
My children went with me to visit 2 or 3 places, and we everything we'd heard about Llena was most appropriate for us. And besides that, they had a 3-room apartment that I could have.
I got the call from Dina. They had an apartment for me, and I was so delighted, so I got to move in.
So we came here while we were still young enough to have great fun doing it all, and to know that we could go off on trips, no problems, no yard to take care of, just a wonderful situation for that kind of lifestyle. And so that's why we came here.
And I thought that I'd much rather be in charge of my own life and my own decisions and not put that heavy responsibility on my children.
Best move I ever made.
You're ready the minute you start thinking about it. And I think that the wisest thing to do is to come to a facility like Llena, which is starts out at independent living. Come at a time when you can benefit from all of the things here, make relationships, get new friends, and that way transition over a period of time. I think coming when you have to come is the wrong time to do it.
Come to Llena, but come when you're well. If you come when you're not well, then you never get to enjoy the benefits. You do not meet the people you would if you could participate in various activities.
I've made so many friends, people who lived around the world, and if I'd been a little more elderly and not quite mobile, maybe I would have missed some of the wonderful things about Llena. So for me, I was in my early 70s. It was a good decision.
If you wait too long, you might not get here, and you're not able enough to run around and have all the good fun that is available here and in the community. You need to get here early.
The staff is better than anything. That's their biggest asset. And where they found all these wonderful people, I do not know.
Oh, I think the staff is great.
Such caring. In fact, we often question, where did they find these people?
Fantastic. They are all friendly and all helpful, and they pay attention to us.
One of the nicest things about it is that I can go down to dinner at the dining room with tablecloth and napkins and flowers on the table and other people to talk to, and I don't have to shop for dinner or cook it or clean up afterwards.
And a lot of them are young, vigorous, very kind people, especially our servers in the dining room.
But they are just above and beyond nice.
And they're doing it with love.
I will be delighted to be here the rest of my days, and so will my family, knowing that I'm going to be well cared for. The peace of mind that comes from living in Llena is just at the utmost of why I'm here, and I'm so pleased to be here.
The fact that Vida will take care of me for the rest of my life.
There are so many continuing levels of care. Should I need them? I don't want to, but they are available.
When I get a little more feeble and need some assistance, there's assisted living. And then later on, if I need 24-hour nursing, I'll get to go to health care where they take such good care of you. And then if my memory starts to fade, we have our memory wing.
If I do need assisted living or special care, they will take care of me.
And so I can go to some place like assisted living that has very few things, but there may be a few things I cannot do for myself anymore. And that's available here. And if I get really sick, they have a health care center. I'm never going to be in there though.
What we thought about, what we planned on, what we discussed with our children, what would be best for us, what would be best for them. And living at Vida, Llena is exactly the right place to be as far as my wife and I are concerned.